Welcome to the Ecommerce Marketing Podcast, the highly rated digital marketing podcast that provides weekly digital marketing tips and strategies from some of the world's top digital marketers and e-commerce entrepreneurs that will help you take your digital marketing to the next level. Sit back and enjoy this power-packed episode hosted by Arlen Robinson, who is an e-commerce entrepreneur and digital marketing expert with over 20 years of experience. Hey, Ecommerce Marketing Podcast listener. Are you looking to increase traffic and sales to your website? You can do this by launching your own affiliate program. Just visit getosi.com and sign up for a free trial today. That's getosi.com. Now get ready to hear from your e-commerce marketing expert of the week as they drill down to give you details on marketing strategies that can help grow your business.
Welcome back to the E-commerce Marketing Podcast, everyone. My name is Arlen Robinson. I am the host, and today we have a very special guest, Dustin, who is a consultant who provides affiliate program growth tips and consultations to businesses worldwide at dustinhouse.com. Welcome to the podcast, Dustin.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. Good to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to you because as you know, and our audience and listeners know, affiliate program is kind of my wheelhouse. Been involved in the affiliate program space, at least from the software side, for over 15 years now. And so, yeah, definitely I'm excited to hear about, different tips that you can bring to this. And this is going to be a great value add to all of our customers that are using our software. So super excited to kind of dig deep into, affiliate program management and some tips on how you can grow your business with the affiliate program and partnership management as well, which is really our main topic for today. So super excited to talk to you about that. But before we do get into that, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background and, specifically how you did get into what you're doing today?
Sure thing. Always happy to come on podcasts and video chat with anybody that wants to nerd out on affiliate. I've been doing this a dozen years now and really enjoy the industry and passionate about it. And so I've watched a lot of friends while I was managing affiliate programs. I've watched a lot of friends go into the publisher side and become millionaire affiliates. And nowadays I'm trying to do the same kind of thing using their game plan with dustinhouse.com and trying to be an affiliate myself. But while I do that, I'm still very passionate about helping this industry continue to go forward. And a lot of my concepts on dustinhouse.com and my online course, which is performancemarketingmanager.com, is all about teaching the right ways to set up affiliate programs. And that's what I like to preach. I'm trying to help everybody get a little bit better at what they do with this industry, and so this industry can continue to grow.
Right. That's awesome. That's really good to hear. And I'm glad you mentioned that what you do as far as helping businesses get affiliate programs set off, off the ground the right way. Because, I've seen a lot of affiliate programs throughout my years. And there's a lot that aren't set up quite the way they should be. So
sure.
You're going to enlighten us. And that kind of brings me to my first question, which is really, before you even think about implementing it, let's say you're an e-commerce business, before you even think about implementing an affiliate program, what are some key things that you actually, definitely that you would say should be a must-have that you need to have in place?
Must-have. Conversion is absolutely key on your website. Before you get started with an affiliate program, you've got to have an affiliate program that actually converts. Not an affiliate program, just your site converts sales altogether. If that is not working, there are other digital channels you need to focus on before you get into the affiliate channel. And the reason behind that is, if you try to convince affiliates that your brand is going to convert better than some of your competitors, they are not going to believe you. They're going to see your website and they're going to go through your digital marketing drip campaigns and retargeting campaigns. And they're going to recognize very quickly that you are not ready for them to promote. If it is converting well, if they can see it, if they can see that vision that you have a really good product and a really good sales cycle and funnel that's going to convert for them, for the traffic they're sending you, then they're much more likely to join your program and be promoting you. So conversion is always key before you get started in there.
Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. So if a business is fresh out of the gate, new e-commerce brand just launched, it really doesn't make sense to launch an affiliate program just yet, because you really don't have any kind of proof of concept. You don't have any sales coming through to justify why somebody would want to promote your business.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm sure you've seen this in the same kind of vein. I would say it's much harder for an e-commerce and physical product to get started in this vein, because they have so much more overhead with shipping and all those other things that entails, like sending a product to a person, a physical product. But with SaaS companies, I've seen affiliate programs thrive much earlier in the position. You might have as little as, 10,000 a month in sales and be okay to start an affiliate program with the SaaS product. But on the physical side, I usually do my baseline at like 50,000 a month before you even consider in that sense. I don't know. Do you feel the same way in that kind of vein?
That's a good point. So what you're saying is, if you're selling a physical product, to direct to consumable product where somebody orders, you have to ship it out. What you're saying is, it would be, you need to be selling and kind of grossing at least 50,000 a month on your sales in order to really see an effective affiliate program. Is that right?
I mean, you could start it at any time, of course.
Sure.
If you want to start investing in the affiliate channel and get it off the ground running, not a problem to go before that. But I see the best affiliate programs thrive when they hit that benchmark, at least.
I see. Yeah. I see what you're saying. It makes sense. And yeah, just from my experience and seeing the different brands that have been using our software, I've seen that, but it varies though. It's not, I don't know if it's a hard and fast rule to say you can't do it if you're, maybe making 5K a month, 10K a month, and you're selling products. So it's a tough call. So I don't know if it's a quick an easy rule to say that, because I have seen some anomalies, and I've seen some businesses that, just get going, maybe making 10, 20 a month on sales overall, and they had some really successful, high-powered affiliates. A lot of it also, as we already know, does go down to your relationships and the relationship building that you're doing to try to attract these affiliates, these influencers, or whoever. Yeah. So if you happen to be in the right kind of networks and things like that, it's possible to snag someone.
Completely agree. And I mean, that is not that is overgeneralization, absolutely, on my part. But like, if you have some influencers that are taking off and doing it naturally, and incentivizing them with commissions might be a really good fit for your brand if you're really early. So never take it out of consideration. But when you're going into a niche that is super heavy with competitors that have a lot of money, those guys are going to be hard to compete with in a long run. So that's why I like a little bit more collateral and bankroll coming in to an affiliate program. Right. But you can always bootstrap and get it started to get going.
Sure. Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely hear that as well. Now, you talked a little bit about, of course, getting these affiliates, these influencers. There's a lot out there these days. What do you think are some of the top ways to recruit and retain these affiliates, for a particular industry?
Yeah. My favorite way to go out and find affiliates is take your favorite list building tool like Ahrefs, SEMrush, one of those, and build out a list of keywords that you want to go rank for. So your brand has keywords that you want to be on that are high value, high volume, and you don't have that real estate yet, but let's go find the people that own that real estate on Google in the first two SERPs. They are going to be very valuable as partners. And if you can get on their page as they're already ranking on Google, that's super powerful for building your brand and getting you more sales. So you build the list out with the keywords that you want to rank for. You go and find that right contact information using a myriad of different tools out there that are available. You shoot out an email sequence or direct message, get their attention somehow. Yep. And then it get into that negotiation phase, which is really the toughest part of it all. Like, you've got to find a win-win scenario for your brand to pay out on a CPA basis, on a commission basis only, or most of the time for those big players, you've got to throw in some stuff extra to buy the placements and get your foot in the door. And so once you agree to those terms, then the other super important part is keep poking them until they get the content up and get their work done in a timely fashion, essentially. And if that campaign works with that affiliate, go and do it again. Their audience is hot. Do some more with them.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. Yeah, and these days, the beauty of it is these tools that are available, the Ahrefs, the SRM rushes, where you can easily do queries on keywords to find, certain bloggers, people that have content that's obviously, from looking at the stats there and those tools, obviously getting traffic, obviously has an audience, and then that will definitely make your job a lot easier. So you'll be able to see, who you want to start with. And, that's kind of half the battle. Of course, once you have that list, then it's, of course, you or somebody else on your team's job to pitch them, do the due diligence, following up on them, trying to communicate with them via email, phone, social media channels, however you can do it to reach them, and doing that consistent follow-up. I wanted to ask you also, what would you say is a strategy for, because a lot of businesses are wondering, okay, let's say I find one of these affiliates and we're kind of getting going. They're interested in becoming an affiliate of my brand. What do I offer them as far as the commission? Is there a rule of thumb? Because a lot of businesses may be kind of shooting in the dark with this.
Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you how many businesses I've seen just randomly pick a number because they think that's appropriate. But the best thing you can do is do what I call a competitive analysis. So go to a list of your competitors, make it 5 of them, and most likely 3 of them at least will have an affiliate program, and go join their affiliate program and see what they offer the affiliates. See what they are doing really good on their landing pages. Find out what they're offering their affiliates on the front, on like the base commission. Join the program, see what kind of emails you're getting from them. So take all the best parts of their affiliate program and do it better. And when you go out and do that, you can see what it's going to take to be competitive, because their base commission, if it's at 10%, they're probably got a VIP commission of 15%. And you've got to be out there showcasing that you have a 12% commission rate over their 10% to get some more people in the door, right? So the competitive intelligence is really key component to before you make any decisions. Go see what your competitors are doing and see if it's like the affiliate channel has to be a viable thing for all of your competitors. Find out who's doing it right and do it better than them.
Yeah, true. Because the bottom line is you want to be competitive, because they don't have to work with you is the bottom line. If you don't come high enough, they're going to go on to the next brand. There's plenty of other brands that have affiliate programs that they can join and, kind of move on, and they're kind of gone with the wind, so to speak. But one of the things that I had somebody else on the podcast, we were talking about influencers specifically. And, I'd say these days you can kind of use the term interchangeably. I don't know what you feel about it. Would you say influencers really are just kind of the affiliates of today, or is there a distinction actually? What do you think?
I definitely categorize everybody within, so that I see, your old school coupon sites are over here in bucket, loyalty programs are in another, content affiliates that have traditional blogs. You have, bloggers, and then you have big conglomerate publishers that are really sometimes tough to work with over a small blog. And then you have your influencers, and everything's bucketed into a certain genre. Like I even separate YouTubers from Instagrammers and TikTokers, because that message is going to be different for every one of those targets. And when I create what I call a partner persona, I figure out what is going to make the biggest difference in my program if I get these people in my program. And many times YouTubers are up on that list. It's super easy for influencers to add you into a video in just like 30-second to 60-second segments to test out their audience, and to put your link in the description. So those things are easy wins if you can negotiate your way into them and they believe in the concept of affiliate. But not everybody does that. But I definitely bucket them in different views.
Yeah, I see that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, even though ultimately they're kind of all doing the same thing as far as driving traffic, promoting brands for an incentive, but you do want to kind of put them in different buckets. I totally agree. When you're thinking of more of the influencers, you're thinking of people that are primarily more active on the social networks. They may not have a content site where they're doing blogging or anything, but they could be. But I think when you're thinking of influencers, you're thinking more on the social media aspect of where they're going to be promoting. So I think that's the thing. And
there are some hybrids out there, like my buddy ShaneBarker.com. He's got a good mix of a really good Instagram following, and he has a podcast, and he's doing this influence, but he's also got outstanding content on his website that is driving a lot of affiliate revenue. Same with my buddy Adam Enfroy. He's doing the same kind of thing. He has an online course where he influences people, teaches them how to be the next generation of affiliates that are making money for a living doing this affiliation. And he also has a ton of content on his website. So there are hybrids. They're kind of rare, but usually they bucket into like this full-blown influencer that has some kind of visual component of social media, and versus the old school bloggers that have content and are feeding you the best information for those that want to read.
Yeah, true. The reason I kind of brought up influencers when we were talking about the actual negotiation, what do you determine what to offer them? Of course, the competitive research is key. So you'll kind of know really what's going to be the ballpark of what these people are going to expect. So you definitely need to do that, do the competitive analysis, do your research. But one of the things I think also is what you want to do, a good rule of thumb is when it comes to the negotiation part of it. And this is where gentleman was on my podcast a few weeks ago, was indicating another rule of thumb that you can think about when you're thinking of influencers is never give them a price up front. So even if you've done your research and you're thinking, okay, 25% commission is that sweet spot where I think I can get this guy that the people that are in this niche are typically getting, don't give that up. Allow them to give their number first, just the typical negotiation strategy. Never let them give out a number yet until you get them to give you a number. And then whatever they give you, come back at least 20% lower than that. There is a fine line, I know, with that tactic, because you don't want to scare them away. You don't want to think that you're just playing around. So it's a fine line to that. But I think that's definitely always a good rule of thumb. Try to get their number first, come lower, and then kind of start the negotiation from there. What do you think about that?
I see the value of doing that. But honestly, I disagree on a lot of aspects of that. And the reason being is you have a very short window to get their attention and get them in the door. And if you, one of the big things that I like to throw out is a big paycheck and the possibilities of them coming in. So I give them the VIP. I say in my emails, VIP commission. We want to give you the VIP. I don't tell them what that is, but I tell them it's a VIP rate. And a lot of the times I will get answers that will see, what's this VIP rate you're talking about? And I'm like, well, it's above the 10% that everybody else is giving. This is what I have to budget with. And
Right.
would you be able to do it in there? So I agree in some aspects. Like, I don't give too much up, but if it's a program that has a bigger payout than any of the competitors, you better believe I put it in there, because I want them to see that dollar sign pop up and know what they're making with our competitors,
Mhm.
and see the possibility of making much more money with us and switching them out. Absolutely, I'm going to put that in the email.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's and I agree with you in a sense, because it is, you have to be careful. Because, like you say, there's a small window of opportunity that you have,
Yeah.
especially if you get them to acknowledge you. Because typically, when you're trying to reach out to people, these influencers, these affiliates, it's going to take several attempts. They may not
Yes.
respond in that first attempt to pitch them. Could take several, 2, 3, and 4, maybe more than that. And so when you do get them to respond, so you do have to be careful. You do have to be careful, because they're going to want to immediately know, what are you going to offer me? If you're taking a little bit too long to divulge that, then they can be gone. They can be gone down, and just onto the next business that they're gonna promote. So I agree with that. I agree with that. So you have to be careful with that strategy for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, you talked a little bit about, we're kind of switching gears as far as the different categories of affiliates, when you're talking about the partner recruitment for improving your content, and using all of these bloggers and things to improve your content, for them to create pieces of content around your niche, around your brand. Why is that really so important from an SEO standpoint?
Well, I mean, with my strategy, I'm already going after the big players that are ranking well on the top of Google for the SEO keywords that our brand wants to go after, right? And then in the negotiation process, you're sometimes going to be, it might be a pay-to-pay situation where they might not believe in affiliate, or their model is an affiliate. Their model is SEO, and they're trying to build up the site and sell it eventually. Then maybe that's their entire model, or they're getting ads on their site and they want all SEO value. They want affiliate links. Whatever it may be, you're going to run into these players, and you got to figure out, how do I get that link on this list here? And if you can negotiate into affiliate, outstanding. But getting on the top of these listicles that you're trying to get on, Google or other search engines for that matter, they're going to start to see your brand as an authority figure, and your ranking is naturally just going to go up. Now, there are a bunch of conflicting beliefs in this realm about whether affiliate links actually give you SEO value or not. I'm not going to dive into that, but I've seen enough times where domain authorities of my clients go up naturally, just based on the work that we have done and the links that we're getting from them. Right. And it's worked in the past for me. I'm super interested on your theories and your thoughts on this process as well. Do you believe affiliate links are giving value SEO wise?
I think so. I think what you have to look at is, with these SEO links, even if, let's say, Google is saying, we don't like these affiliate links, our algorithm is not going to put any weight on these to the referring domain. I think one thing that I think it is for sure, though, regardless, when you have these affiliates that are promoting a brand, and you have multiple affiliates, because you have all these brands and you're getting multiple affiliates doing the same thing. They're all using affiliate links, different places, putting your brand out there, regardless of what Google is doing in their back end, little algorithm there. This is really helping. It's helping your brand awareness. And Google has already stated, from different blogs and things like that, these days, the brand awareness puts, there's a lot of weight on brand awareness, meaning that when you have more and more people that are seeing a particular brand, they're becoming more cognizant of a particular brand, that's going to then eventually lead to direct searches for that brand. So you've got these affiliates promoting, let's say, Sony headphones, for instance. I just started that, Sony headphones. And then all of a sudden, people are going to be more aware of Sony headphones. So they may start typing direct searches for a specific type of headphones, Sony headphones, directly into Google. All of that, those direct searches really are going to lead to, at least I believe, is really going to lead to, more kind of SEO juice to that company, because you're getting all of these direct searches. So it's kind of an indirect result of it. So I think that's why, in a way, it doesn't matter that much, even if Google is discounting those links that are coming through from affiliates. So what do you think?
I try to ask all the partners that I negotiate with to add one direct link in their blog post of whether it be a review or in the listicle, just highlight the brand name and do one direct link, not on one of the major call to actions. You don't want the major call to action at the top or on the bottom of the paragraph or article that you're doing, but just somewhere in the middle, just hyperlink, direct link directly to, and that's going to be helpful in my mind. I mean, every little bit counts to help the company. And that's one of those, I don't have to do that. An affiliate manager is not helping me, but I'm trying to help the brands that I'm working with. And that's one of those little nuggets that I like to do with everybody. Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that definitely being something to work. And that putting that brand in there, it's like, regardless, you're going to, it's definitely doing something regardless of how Google is treating these, these links. So I don't know if the verdict is out or not, or if we'll ever know. We'll never know. Sure. We'll never know. I don't think we will. Their stuff is always changing, and so it's really hard to say. But the bottom line is, affiliate programs make sense because you're getting multiple people that have a different network of followers and people that they are reaching out to that are going to be sending traffic to your brand. And so it's regardless, it's going to be a benefit to you.
Regardless, affiliate is working. We all know that, and that we can all agree on.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. Well, Dustin, as we get ready to wrap things up, sure. I know you've been in the game, as you mentioned, over 12 years or so, dealt with a lot of businesses. Are there any particular examples of businesses that you're familiar with, either you worked with or you're just familiar with in general, that have launched, successful affiliate programs? And are there some specific things that they did that really stuck out that, would be some key takeaways?
I've worked with, dozens of brands over the years. I've worked at agencies, done my own consulting, worked directly for brands like WP Engine, BigCommerce. I like the B2B space, and I really keep up on that. I really think that's the future of this industry, or at least my part in this industry is in the B2B space and doing software program building. And one thing I saw very recently is Loom. Loom created their affiliate program. I've been preaching the concept of Loom for years as an affiliate manager. I love making Looms, making a 3-minute video and sending it to partners to give them a quick tutorial about how to use something or how to do something, or suggestions on their site that I think will help them make more money. Or I give a tutorial to somebody I'm working with if they have a question and need some help. I answer it via Loom with a screen share. Love the product. It has never had an affiliate program. They just opened it up a month ago, and they're doing all the things right. Like they're using Loom to showcase like how to use the dashboard. They're showcasing how to get your first affiliate link, and they're putting this into the welcome sequence of when a partner joins, they're going to get automated messages, and there's Loom videos associated with this. And I really love what they're doing over there. Another one, Rank Math SEO. They're one of the top WordPress SEO plugins at this point right now. And they have a great affiliate program. And what I love about them is they do a contest every single month they give out $200 for the best piece of written content and the best video that is posted about their product. If it's a review, they have, certain things that they need to say about the product and what it means, but the best one will win a $200 prize. And I just love that concept. That assures that your affiliates are out there building new content, and especially the new ones that are new to the affiliate game. They're getting their feet wet, and they have a chance at $200 instead of making content that has no contest. You better believe they're going to be going after this content that might net them $200 if they can land it. So I love the concept that they're doing there, and I wish and preach more companies would do this, kind of put a bonus structure in place and contests like this. I think contests really thrive on building new content.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah, thank you for highlighting those examples. I definitely suggest for people to check them out. Loom's affiliate program, Rank Math. Yeah, they're definitely some good ones. And I always suggest that, a lot of times you don't necessarily have to reinvent the wheel. You can take a look at some of the major players, people that are successful with it, and, see how you can implement some of their strategies for your business. So that's awesome. I definitely recommend checking out Loom and Rank Math's affiliate program. And, you go ahead and sign up and be an affiliate for them, and then you'll really be able to see really, what are they doing? What tools are they offering their affiliates? How is it structured? And kind of do a little bit of spy research, so to speak, and
there you go.
What you can do for your program, for sure. Well, yeah, that's awesome, Dustin. Well, thank you for sharing that, and we definitely thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate you coming on. I learned a lot. I could talk about affiliate programs, affiliate marketing all day, that's for sure. But lastly, before we close out, I always like to switch gears here, and just so our audience can get to know you a little bit better. If you don't mind sharing one closing fun fact about yourself that you think we'd be interested to know.
Well, in the background here, if you haven't noticed, I'm a big baseball fan, San Francisco Giants fan.
Okay.
I am a big history baseball nerd, and affiliate versus baseball, like knowledge and nerdery is like hand in hand for me. But everybody's got to have their passion outside of what their work is, and I'm lucky to have two that I really enjoy talking about and nerding out on.
Okay, that's good. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah, there's quite a bit of a baseball paraphernalia there in the back, the baseball jersey. So that's good, man. Good stuff. Yeah, baseball is definitely something you can kind of dive all into, because there's so many aspects of the game of baseball. From the stats, the players, you name it. It's a lot to get into.
You a fan over there in Orlando?
Not really, but I used to live in the Baltimore, DC area, and I got actually a couple of free tickets a few times to go to see the Orioles play in Camden Yards. That's a great stadium. I don't know if you've ever been there. Very beautiful stadium. I had awesome seats too. It was like right on the third base line, and going to a baseball game is, people are always kind of compared to other sports, like, oh, it's so much slower. I can't, of course not. It's not for everyone, but I think regardless, if you're someone that's just interested in taking in the sights, like any sporting activity, and want to just kind of enjoy a good time, baseball it's a great game. Yeah, for sure.
Good environment. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you for sharing that, Dustin. I really appreciate that. And, lastly, before we do let you go, if you don't mind letting our listeners and our viewers know how they can reach you, if they want to pick your brain any more about affiliate programs, affiliate marketing, or, anything under those topics.
Absolutely. I'm really easy to find and get a hold of. It is dustinhouse.com. Hit the contact me in the top right, and you can get a hold of me at dustinhouse.com. I'm willing to take time with anybody that needs help with affiliate. If I'm not the right person for the job, I will point you in the right direction. I take 15 minutes with just about anybody. A lot of the times I talk people out of starting their affiliate program if they're not ready. So it's just what I like to do. They'll come back to me years later and have something to do within the affiliate realm. But I'm not afraid to tell people bad news. And if you need help, which you might, if you're not very versed in this industry, I'm here to do that and point you in the right direction.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Definitely encourage people to reach out to you. Check out your site, dustinhouse.com. They can get in touch with you and, take it from there. Well, thanks again, Dustin, for joining us today. I appreciate you coming out and for this episode of the E-Commerce Marketing Podcast.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Arlen.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the E-Commerce Marketing Podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and share it with everyone you know. Are you looking to take your digital marketing to the next level but are tired of weeding through countless YouTube videos with unproven and untrusted marketing strategies? Well, we have the answer for you. The More Sales Every Month online digital marketing course. In this information-packed course, you will learn effective keyword research, link building, content marketing, and much more to attract and convert your site visitors into paying customers. Just go to moresaleseverymonth.com and sign up today for a low one-time fee. In addition to this power-packed course, if you would like to get access to a growing repository of digital marketing articles, PDFs, and ebooks, check out getosi.com/resources and opt in to get full access to our library of priceless marketing information to help you take your digital marketing to the next level.